Let's bring in Matt Dowd and Jon Karl to talk about this more right now. Jon, let me begin with you. Put up our tracking poll again and again. We said it shows a 3-point lead for Hillary Clinton overall nationally. But part of the reason it's close is you're seeing a real scramble in the states right now. Some encouraging signs for Donald Trump in blue states and encouraging signs for Hillary Clinton in red states.
Yeah, and overall, there's no question that this race has tightened. Donald Trump is still behind. Hillary Clinton is still the favorite in this race, but the map has really gotten jumbled. Look at the new polls that we have out in the last 24 hours, George. First of all, the state of New Hampshire now at a tie. This is a state that for over a month, Hillary Clinton looked like she had a comfortable lead. Now we've had a series of polls that show that Donald Trump could actually win in the state of New Hampshire. And then if you look at traditionally red states, we've got, first of all, the state of Arizona. This is one that the Clinton team has said that they are going after. Look at this, a poll that shows Trump up, but barely outside the margin of error. That is uncomfortably close for a Republican in Arizona. And then finally, in the state of Georgia, this is a real shocker. Georgia is a state that hasn't gone Democratic for a long, long time. Donald Trump clinging to a 1-point advantage well within the margin of error, statistically tied in what we thought was bright red Georgia.
Yeah, it's still a long shot for Clinton, but surprising that it is that close. And Matt Dowd, we're looking at the closing arguments right now. On the Clinton side, you've got President Obama just out there trying to mobilize voters. On the Trump side, you've got him making these charges from the stump, and then that speech from Melania yesterday.
Yeah, I just wanted to let the Melania speech and the irony of that speech sink in. She comes out against cyberbullying and married to one of the biggest cyberbulliers that we've ever seen in this. I think it was totally political malpractice to let her go out like that. It'd be like Bernie Madoff's wife's going out speaking against investment Ponzi schemes.
Guess you're going to get a tweet from Donald Trump today. But on the
bring it on.
On the race overall, we now are in these final 3 days, 4 days. Is there any other external event that you think could affect the voting right now? Or are we just all momentum?
Well, as we saw last week when we were talking about Hillary Clinton had a rough, comfortable lead, was moving in, and then the Comey announcement happened, and it actually adjusted the race by 2 or 3 points. Anything can happen in these final 3 days. We've seen it in elections in the years past, and with all the WikiLeaks dumps and everything else that's coming out there, I think we have to stay tuned in this until Monday. Anything could change. It is a small but comfortable lead for Hillary Clinton.
And Jon, what's the one state you're keeping the closest eye on this weekend?
North Carolina. North Carolina is the state that, above all, is absolutely dead even. You talk to both camps, they both think they can win and both know they could lose.
And Donald Trump needs to win it. Jon Karl, Matt Dowd, thanks very much. 4 days until the final votes. We're going to have the latest on the race for the White House Sunday on This Week. And we'll be right here when the polls close Tuesday night. I'll be anchoring live coverage all through the night with our political team starting at 7 Eastern.